After 65, many people begin to notice things that used to be easy now take more effort. Climbing stairs, staying awake after lunch, even simple shopping requires energy that vanishes faster than before. It's easy to accept this as just a part of aging. But the truth is, most of these changes aren't caused by age itself. They result from years of neglect and a lack of regular care. One alarming fact: according to the World Health Organization, more than 80% of chronic diseases in older adults could have been prevented if self-care started earlier. And a U.S. medical journal reports that 9 out of 10 elderly patients hospitalized with complications hadn't seen a doctor in years, blaming everything on aging. These statistics are more than numbers. They represent real pain, lost independence, and broken lives. Watch this video until the end to discover how simple habits can protect your health, energy, and freedom even in later years. Subscribe and like this video. Your support helps others find real advice in a sea of empty promises. The first thing to understand is this: illness doesn't happen overnight. It builds up slowly, over months or even years. The body gives warnings: fatigue, insomnia, loss of appetite, shortness of breath, weakness in the legs, memory lapses. Ignoring them allows damage to grow. And then it's no longer about a single symptom. It's about a system breaking down. To avoid that, you need to monitor your body regularly. Keep track of blood pressure, blood sugar, pulse, weight, and how you feel. Don't wait for a crisis. Even if you feel okay, an annual checkup is like a car inspection. It's not just routine, it's prevention before disaster. As we age, recovery slows down. A cold, a minor injury, or even emotional stress can take weeks to heal. The immune system doesn't bounce back like before. That's why small daily habits, eating well, moving often, resting enough, become your strongest allies. A glass of water in the morning, a short walk during the day, a full night's sleep, and a plate with vegetables. These simple actions form a powerful system of support. No strict diets, no extreme workouts, just a daily commitment to your own well-being. Nutrition is one of the most important and most neglected aspects after 65. Many older adults eat by habit: tea and bread in the morning, meat and potatoes at lunch, soup with bread in the evening. In between, maybe sweets or nothing at all. But the aging body needs different things. Nutrient absorption gets worse. The stomach produces less acid, the intestinal lining thins, and the gallbladder becomes sluggish. Even food that seems healthy might not be absorbed well. That's why meals must be nutrient-dense, not just filling. Vegetables, nuts, fermented dairy, leafy greens, whole grains, fish, these are essential. You don't have to change everything at once. Start small. Add herbs to lunch, swap sugar for fruit, drink water instead of tea. These tiny shifts create new health over time. Physical activity isn't about sports. It's not about running, lifting weights, or setting records. It's about movement that keeps you alive. After 65, the lack of movement destroys the body faster than disease. Muscles waste away, joints stiffen, blood flow slows. This leads to weakness, poor balance, breathlessness, and even memory loss. One Canadian university study showed that elderly people who walked just 30 minutes a day had nearly 40% lower risk of dementia. It's not a miracle, it's biology. Even with limited energy, you can still move, walking around the house, light stretching, standing exercises, breathing routines. The key is consistency. 5 minutes a day is better than an hour once a week. Movement keeps your independence. Sleep is another overlooked factor. It becomes lighter with age, often interrupted by thoughts and discomfort. But without sleep, the body can't repair itself. At night, hormones reset, the immune system restores, and the brain clears out toxins. Poor sleep doesn't just cause tiredness. It increases inflammation, impairs memory, and disrupts blood pressure. To sleep better, keep a regular routine. Go to bed before 11. Avoid screens an hour before sleep. Keep the bedroom cool. Avoid heavy meals and stimulants. A warm drink, soft lighting, and slow breathing can help. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's the foundation of health, especially after 65. Mental and emotional well-being matter just as much. Loneliness, anxiety, and lack of purpose silently destroy health, not just mentally, but physically. Stress hormones rise, immunity drops, inflammation grows, the heart suffers. The European Academy of Aging notes that older adults who feel isolated get sick more often and die earlier. But those who feel needed, connected, and active live longer and recover faster. You don't need a crowd. You just need contact, even a phone call, a neighborly chat, or leaving a comment below this video. Human connection is medicine, and it has no side effects. Supporting emotional and psychological well-being is not just a recommendation. It's a vital necessity in older age. Your mindset determines whether you get up in the morning with purpose or stay in bed thinking nothing matters anymore. When older adults have hobbies, interests, or goals, the body mobilizes its resources. This has been proven time and again. People who care for plants, embroider, read, or look after pets generally have stronger nervous systems and cope better with chronic illness. So self-care is not just about medication and routine. It's also about nurturing your soul and listening to your emotions. Warmth, a sense of safety, and small pleasures are also preventive care, especially when emotional balance becomes fragile under the weight of daily stress, loneliness, or grief. Hearing should not be overlooked. It's one of the most silent factors of declining life quality after 65. At first, you just ask people to repeat things. Then, noisy places become difficult. Eventually, some avoid conversations altogether, embarrassed they can't follow. But hearing isn't just physiology, it's connection. Hearing loss increases the risk of depression, dementia, and isolation. If the TV sounds muffled or conversations require effort, don't delay a checkup. Modern hearing aids are compact and comfortable. Restoring hearing boosts confidence, reduces anxiety, and encourages activity. And as mentioned, staying active is directly linked to a longer life. The same applies to vision. Even slight declines in sharpness affect mobility, increase the risk of falls, and make it harder to read, cook, or move confidently. Many people think I already wear glasses, that's enough. But eyesight changes with age, and old lenses can distort vision. Poor vision makes older adults more withdrawn and less active. Don't postpone a visit to the eye doctor. An annual check is not a luxury. It's part of self-care. Good vision means independence, safety, and the ability to live fully. Caring for the body plays a huge role, not only in the medical sense but in daily life. Skin care, hair hygiene, comfortable clothes, and proper shoes all directly affect self-esteem. When someone feels clean and presentable, they walk differently, speak more confidently, and are more willing to go out. Caring for the body is a sign of self-respect. It doesn't require expensive products. A warm chamomile bath, hand cream, brushed hair, clean clothes, small things, but they create a sense of stability and inner order. One more crucial aspect is self-monitoring. Seniors who notice changes in their bodies and states of health have a better chance of early intervention. This includes more than just temperature or blood pressure. It's weight, appetite, mood, muscle strength, urination frequency, reactions to food, sleep quality. These are signals. Keeping a simple health journal, even in a notebook, is already a step toward better well-being. Such notes help doctors understand the problem faster and allow you to notice patterns. It's a simple but powerful habit that becomes more valuable with age because the body changes and it needs attention. Posture also deserves focus. After 65, many people start to stoop. The head shifts forward, shoulders drop, and the back loses alignment. This not only affects appearance, but also impacts organs. Lungs compress, the diaphragm weakens, brain blood flow worsens. This can cause shortness of breath, dizziness, fatigue. A simple exercise helps. Stand against a wall, touch it with your head, shoulders, buttocks, and heels, and hold for 1 minute. Doing this daily helps restore your natural posture, and with it, confidence in movement. Many older adults forget the importance of breathing. It becomes shallow and weak with age. That means cells get less oxygen, metabolism slows, and anxiety increases. Deep breathing is not just a technique. It's a way to restore balance. In the morning, sitting by a window, try 10 slow breathing cycles. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. Pause briefly. Exhale through the mouth for 6 counts. After just a week, mood improves, pulse steadies, blood pressure drops. It's especially helpful before bedtime, making sleep deeper and calmer. Fine motor skills are also important. They're closely linked to brain function. If your hands lose dexterity, your brain is asking for help. To maintain finger mobility, do daily exercises. Roll small balls in your palms. Clench and unclench your fists. Sort beans, knit, draw, type. These activities not only keep your hands nimble, but also stimulate your brain. This is especially important if you want to maintain clarity and reaction speed, even past 80. Older people should never forget the value of communication. Social isolation is one of the most destructive factors of aging. When a person stops talking, exchanging ideas, hearing another's voice, their mind begins to fade. Even a brief chat with a neighbor, a phone call, joining a hobby group, or walking with someone, All of this releases joy hormones, relieves anxiety, and extends active life. If you feel lonely, don't isolate yourself. Seeking connection is not weakness, it's strength. It's a way to reclaim your sense of meaning. You must not overlook the role of the sound environment. After 65, many people become more sensitive to noise or, on the contrary, lose clarity of perception. A loud television, background hum, or irritating sounds can be exhausting, raise blood pressure, and make it difficult to concentrate. But complete silence is not always helpful either. It can intensify anxiety and create a sense of isolation. That's why it's important to find balance. Play soft music, listen to nature sounds, audiobooks, or the voices of loved ones. This calms the mind and helps the body recover. Connecting with nature has special meaning. A walk in the park, working in the garden, or simply watching birds helps reduce cortisol levels, normalize blood pressure, and restore the feeling of being alive. Even if you live in the city, find a spot with trees, place a plant at home, open a window, and let in fresh air. Nature is not a luxury. It's natural therapy, especially for the aging soul. Studies show that people who spend time outdoors regularly have stronger immune systems and are less prone to anxiety disorders. Caring for sleep quality is equally important. After 65, rest becomes lighter, the body wakes more often, and there is little sense of refreshment in the morning. Many accept this as inevitable, but poor sleep is often caused by a disrupted routine, chronic stress, or a lack of key nutrients. To improve sleep, go to bed and wake up at the same time. Avoid bright lights and screens an hour before bed. Don't overeat in the evening and skip caffeine after lunch. A warm bath, a light protein fiber dinner, and herbal teas like mint, lemon balm, or chamomile are especially helpful. These simple steps calm the nervous system, lower arousal levels, and deepen sleep. And good sleep is the foundation of health. During the night, the body heals tissues, produces hormones, and strengthens immunity. At this age, your body's signals need special attention. Sudden heart palpitations, ongoing fatigue, swelling, vision issues. These aren't small annoyances. They are warnings. The aging body doesn't shout, it whispers. Often that whisper is the only chance to notice that something's gone wrong. Routine checkups, blood work, blood pressure readings, vision and hearing assessments, doctor visits, are not formalities but tools for extending an active life. Early diagnosis helps prevent serious complications. Skin health also matters. After 65, the skin loses moisture, becomes thinner, and heals more slowly. Even a small scratch or crack can become an infection risk. Moisturize daily, especially hands and feet. Use gentle soaps and avoid harsh products. If you notice itching, rashes, or dryness, see a doctor instead of waiting for it to go away on its own. Also, keep an eye on moles, discolored areas, or wounds that won't heal. The skin is a barrier, and its condition affects your overall health. Older adults must pay close attention to digestion. After 65, stomach acid production slows down, enzymes become less active, and constipation is more frequent. This causes reduced appetite, bloating, and heaviness after meals. Choose light, warm dishes, soups, stewed vegetables, grains, and fish. Fermented dairy, bran, and plant oils are also helpful. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, avoid overeating, especially at night. Food should not only be nutritious, but also comfortable for the body to handle. Physical activity is essential to self-care, but it must be reasonable. Don't try to make up for lost time if you've been inactive for years. It's far better to do small things regularly. Morning stretches, gentle walks, exercises with resistance bands, and breathing routines are more effective than infrequent, intense efforts. Movement supports joints, muscles, circulation, and mood. Most importantly, it helps preserve independence, the ability to care for yourself without relying on others. Because in older age, every day becomes more precious. You can no longer afford to lose weeks recovering from illness, to live with constant weakness, or to wait and hope things get better on their own. Everything you do today is an investment in how you will feel tomorrow. And your age doesn't matter. As long as you're alive, your body is ready to respond. It doesn't ask for heroics or sacrifices, just for your attention, your respect. And you can offer that right now. Take care of yourself not because someone told you to, not because you're afraid, but because you deserve to feel light, steady, and confident in every step. Food, sleep, movement, vitamins, hydration, calm. These aren't empty words. They're your inner structure, your health's foundation, which you can restore at any age with kindness. Don't let fatigue convince you that it's too late. Don't believe those who say aging is a sentence. Aging is experience, and experience gives you power. You don't need to start over. You already know so much. You've already overcome a lot. Now, you can use that wisdom to truly care for yourself. And the most important thing to remember is this: caring for yourself after 65 should not begin with illness. It should begin with respect. Respect for the years you've lived, for your body, for your journey. Too many older people still live in the mindset of don't be a burden, don't bother anyone, quietly enduring pain, postponing doctor visits, neglecting food, rest, and silence. But that's exactly what makes old age vulnerable. Self-care is not selfishness, it's maturity. It's the courage to say, I want to feel better. I deserve to have energy. I am worthy of living without constant struggle. Your body is not a machine to be started only when it breaks. It's your ally. It can repair, rebuild, recover, if you stop ignoring it. Every glass of water, every movement, every apple eaten on time is not a small thing, but a brick in the foundation of your strength. And the more stable that foundation is, the easier it becomes to breathe, not just physically, but emotionally. Because when you care for yourself, you show the world that you are alive, not surviving, living. If something in this video resonated with you, support it. A subscription is not just a button. It's a way to show that your health and the health of others matters. It's a signal that these topics are important, that older people deserve information, support, and attention. A like is not for numbers. It helps the video reach someone sitting alone right now, battling fatigue or pain, not knowing what to do. Maybe your like will help them discover simple steps to recovery. and give them hope. A comment is invaluable. Share a few words about yourself, what helps you, what you've overcome, or what you fear. For someone else, your message could be a lifeline. Because old age is not a time to be silent. It's a time to speak. And if even one person feels supported by what you write, it was worth it. Let's make this video a space where aging isn't seen as the end, but as a continuation. Slower, wiser, but full of life. Subscribe, give a like, and share this video with loved ones, especially those who resist taking care of themselves. Sometimes a single timely phrase can change someone's direction. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't hesitate to act, because health is not a privilege, it's a right, and you have every right to it, every day, with every cell, with every step toward yourself.